So, as last we left off, you guys had conquered the Sunless Citadel. You got your rewards. You did some shopping. Feeble's been following you around
Feeble has -4 hit points.
and is in the furnace.
Why is people in the
Foreshadowing.
furnace? I think I read a story about this.
And then you heard about the Golden Hour Bazaar. Anath's eyes went wide, thinking about the mushrooms that one could find there.
Mushroom.
Her pupils dilated in anticipation.
Oh yeah.
Also all kinds of research opportunities, strange plants, things you could mix together. It all, kind of piqued a few of your interest. So you headed over there. It took not a whole lot of traveling. You weren't very far away. A few days probably. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Why did it do that? Don't do that. Oh yeah, actually it was about 8 or 9 days.
Ah.
After a long, hard trek between the Neverwinter Woods and nearby hills and mountains, you come across the city of Gauntlgrim. Which you all know fairly well, I think.
Yep.
Out of character. But your
No.
characters probably haven't been there. Maybe they have. But the Golden Hour Bazaar is definitely new.
Yeah, Anath might have been there with the circus. Her circus might have come through and stayed for a little while.
Would Anath have remembered it though?
She probably doesn't remember much, honestly. Her
She's probably been a
memories are
lot of
pretty
places
hazy.
and just doesn't remember it.
It's like a dream,
Of course, she claims that, her memory's great, right?
Yeah,
That
oh, yeah.
elephants never forget.
Uh-huh. No, what now?
And you guys, you head to the Golden Hour Bazaar. The gates, the big metal gates, 50, 60 feet tall, adorned with carvings of dwarven history, are open. There are a slew of guards that are checking people in and out. As you walk up, one says, yes, going in?
I want to do some shopping.
Of course you do. Name?
Anath?
Nath, alright. Last name?
Santoshi.
Santoshi, okay. I'm just gonna put you as, elephant person.
Cool.
Alright, and you, the turtle.
Me?
Yes, name, first and last, please. If you have one.
What do you need it for?
Well, I gotta make sure that, if you go disappearing, that we have some record that you went in here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, fine. It's Ganzu.
Ganzu, alright. Thank you, Mr. Ganzu. And you, the feller that looks kind of wet.
Yes, you can put Anna and then Nas.
Yes, alright. Anna's a girl's name. I'm just kidding.
What's your name?
My name's Greg.
Greg.
What's your
Yeah,
last
we
name?
like to have fun here.
I like fun.
And this is this one of your golems here?
Yeah, yes, he goes by Mule. Don't worry about him. I'm Dorhick. You can let us in now.
Dorhick. Okay, yes, gnome. Yes, Master Dorhick. Please, right this way. Enjoy your shopping at the Golden Hour Bazaar. Please, try not to get stabbed. That's also a joke. The drow have actually, they haven't been too bad.
May I ask, what are your rules on getting high? Is that allowed in the city?
I mean, like, don't fall. Um, but yeah, I mean, like, maybe keep it inside the Golden Hour Bazaar. Maybe if you come out, just like head straight to an inn and just crash there. Don't cause any trouble. We're more worried about you causing trouble.
Oh, dude, I'm a mellow. Like,
Yep, no trouble here. We don't cause trouble anyway.
well,
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't make me feel any better, actually. All right. Have a nice day. And you head down the long, hewn stone hallway that snakes around and goes down, and the din of a busy, bustling marketplace greets you as you come out into this vast open cavern that is now filled with shops and built straight into the walls, and stalls and people running from here to there. You see small bluish, dark blue gray dwarves that are carting stuff around, drow peddling goods, and
Wait,
yeah, looks like a busy place.
I can't remember. Was Feeble with us, or did we leave her somewhere?
Yeah, Feeble's with you. I forgot about Feeble.
Oh, she's hiding in Mule's secret
Feeble was,
compartment.
yeah, Feeble was probably sleeping in Mule's backpack or something.
Feeble pokes her head out and goes, "Are we here now?"
Oh shit! Stay in there. Nap longer. Go to sleep.
Okay.
Mm. Door just like puts a little lock on the latch.
I'm gonna eat
All
this
right.
turkey in here. That's what's giving you. All right.
Anyway. Probably don't want that to come to light.
Since this is a marketplace, do we see like performers as well? I know like in a lot of marketplaces there are street performers, like people that are just like
Yeah. There's some buskers. You hear like it's kind of, they're not so close that you can't like pick them out one from another. But seem to keep their distance, but you can kind of hear 2 or 3 different songs going off, different places.
all right. Nath starts wandering the shops. She's asking lots of questions about the properties of any plants, herbs, mushrooms that she finds.
Yeah, the first person that you see that has mushrooms, you go over and you start asking about them, and they're just like kind of confused. They're like, properties. These are for eating. You're gonna want to go talk to that guy over there. And there's a drow who's also got a stall, but it's not entirely clear what he's selling. It looks like he has some like different types of decorative glassware, maybe.
Is that a
But
bomb?
yeah, you come up on him. He says, "Oh, my friend, why the long face?"
My face is just long. I'm an elephant. So,
Fair enough.
So,
What are you looking for today?
mushroom.
Oh, I can tell you're quite the partaker, are you not?
Oh, I love mushrooms. It's hard to get good mushroom.
Yes, yes. Well, I have some. And he opens up like a box, and it's just like filled. It's got like all these different compartments and stuff, and these different like looking little mushrooms. Some are like even like floating in some whatever formula of some kind.
So,
They-
what do these ones do? And I point to the first set of mushrooms I see, just a random mushroom.
Ah, yes, these ones. Well, they all make you feel pretty good, but these are some of my highest uh, effectiveness mushrooms that I've got. Make you see all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big girl. I'm gonna need some strong mushrooms.
Oh, well, then you're gonna want these. I'll give them to you for 2 gold per dose. I recommend, about this much. Eat like 2 or 3 of these little ones, or maybe one of the big ones. I think I have about 5 doses here of this.
I'm gonna buy 1 dose for now.
Okay.
I just want
Smart,
to see.
smart. But you come tell me once they kick in. I'm sure you're gonna want to buy some more.
If they're as good as they look and smell, then probably will want to buy some more. By the way, I see all this glass work. I was wondering what kind of glass contraptions you can make.
Well, it's purely decorative, of course, of course. But you could maybe put a plant of some kind in over here, and you do this and this and this and this.
And then it would make you feel good, right?
I think horticulture makes everyone feel good.
Ooh, yes, yes, horticulture. Horticulture. So this one is very pretty. And
What's it look like?
I would like it to be greenish glass,
Mm-hmm.
like a greenish see-through glass with like some brown twig type shapes, like twig decoration on it,
Got it.
and a little bit of gold edged, like the brown is edged with the gold.
Right. I'll give that to you for 5 gold. Quite a difficult piece to craft.
Yeah, see, if I buy this from you, I'm going to need something
Oh, it's a plant in it.
plant in it.
Of
yes.
course, yes. Over here we have likewise 2 gold per dose of this. Make you very relaxed looking at it.
Yes, I will also buy a dose of this to plant in my base.
Well, here you go.
All right, so I spent a total of 9 gold, right?
Yep.
I eat the mushroom right away.
All right. So make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it
Doesn't do much for me.
doesn't do that much. Like you're pretty sure it's because you're, quite a big girl.
Yeah,
So
I'm a big girl.
but
And I do a
you
lot of
see-
drugs, so
Yeah.
I've got a pretty high constitution as far as that goes.
But it makes you feel good. Yeah, it's not too bad. But you're not like tripping balls. So
So I'm just kind of
Just
mellow.
a body
happy.
high.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I have 3 balls, or can I find 3 balls, or like 3 fruits, 3 apples, or something?
Sure.
Okay. I moved to the side and I'm just kind of juggling, like happily, like.
Wait, I just
Yeah, you
thought of
grab
something.
like 3 fruits off of like a stand, and
Yeah.
you just start juggling
I
them,
just
and
start juggling
like
'em.
the guy at first was like what the hell, but then he's just like pointing you out. He's like, like trying to drum up
Yeah.
he's like trying to use you to drum up some
Wait.
I'm
some
just kind of
business.
like, woo.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
enjoying my life.
Isn't Anath a monk? Am I crazy?
She
Yes.
is, yeah.
Wait, don't monks eventually get immunity from poison? Or am I?
Oh man, I'm gonna hate that. If I think.
No, I think they
I
can.
think that I have to take it. I think it's not.
I think it's an action to like will the poison out of your body or
Okay.
something.
Okay.
But yeah, that was like Manasa becoming immune to poison as a druid.
I am, yeah. Which
yeah.
sucks because she likes to drink
So
and party.
so wait, Anath would basically, whenever she gets that ability, would be able to instantly sober up if she has to.
Yeah. Pretty
So
much.
it's not like she can just succumb to it, or she can just be like, actually no, I need to be like clear right now.
Yeah, like we start getting attacked, but I'm high. I can just like. Unless I'm too high to realize we're being attacked. I don't know.
Ooh, actually it is 10th level purity of body. Makes you immune to disease and poison.
Uh-oh.
You might want to multi-class after you get to like
Fine.
level 8.
No,
Oh my god.
I might.
But you at level 8, you just like start focusing on something else. You're like, I'm getting too healthy. I can't. I don't want this.
Just sandbagging herself to keep chasing the dragon.
Yes, basically. Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Right now I'm just enjoying life.
What else is what's everybody else doing? Gallimore, you got anything?
Mule's head is like doing a 360 swivel, like
Yeah.
just looking for shops, like for Doric.
Yeah, Doric's
Nick-
just kind of like tapping his feet and looking around, like waiting for something.
Make a perception check, Doric and Mule.
Oh, wait, I better select my thing.
I see
There we
nothing.
go.
One of Mule's eyes go out.
The bazaar is deserted.
Doric blames Mule. He takes no responsibility for lack of noticing.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, Galavar or Ganzu? Got anything?
Ananas needs to grab some gardening tools.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you find some gardening tools. Let's say pretty nice set you can get for 5 silver.
5 silver?
Yeah.
That's what, half a gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, boop, boop. Perfect. Alright.
And Doric, somebody taps on your shoulder. Somebody you didn't see come up on you at all, and it kind of makes you jump for a second. And you look over. Well, you instinctively like look up, and then
Yeah,
look.
assuming it's Mule.
Yeah, you look up, but then you look back down, and it's somebody actually your height. It is a gray, darkish colored gnome with a big nose, like big ears. He says,
Excuse me,
Yeah, what?
my boss would like to speak with you.
It's
You and,
figure of higher standing.
your- Yes, you and your cohorts here.
Yeah, the cohorts is fine. What is it you want?
I'm sorry, servants?
Let's not get hung up on details. Why did you touch me?
Oh, I am very sorry. I keep quite clean.
Okay, yes, well, let me speak to your manager then, if that is what you wish.
Yes. If you want to gather everybody up and follow me.
Seeing while this is happening, seeing that somebody touched Doric, Mule is like standing right next to him and looking like straight down, almost 90 degrees, like at the like right over the gnome.
What, did he just have like his fist ready to like attack him? Like,
You can hear the servos in his arm start like to like a hammer's about to come out.
Your your golem looks quite fierce.
Yes, he's not used to people touching me.
No,
Mule, stand down.
Doric, what is fierce?
Nath is oblivious to all this, by the way. She's still over and juggling juggling some apples or something.
Yeah, Ananas regroups and he's like, "Guys, I bought a hoe." And he holds it up in the air.
Dor gives like Mule an in-depth discussion on the definition of fierce, totally missing the fact that he is curious about the description. Anyway, where's everybody? We should maybe not get too scattered, and perhaps this would be a good lead for endeavors.
So you gather everybody up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, "Yeah, it's just follow me."
And he puts his hands like on his hips, and he just kind of walks through like he's kind of important. Walks through the Golden Hour Bazaar and takes you to an office like way back in the back of the bazaar. And there's a sign that says Liston's Loot and Liar.
Oh.
And he walks you guys in. Your new base. He walks you guys in.
Yeah.
And he introduces you to a half-elf in robes.
Ah, you've got a couple of people here. Tell Chuck,
They drug you along.
do you think these are suitable candidates?
Sir, I pride myself on being a good judge of character, and this gnome right here looks extremely intelligent.
Ah, you have quite the eye. He just looks really proud.
Liston kind of just does a one-over of everybody in the group. What a strange group.
Can anybody hear Liz?
Just a
No.
Not really.
Oh no, now she muted. Never mind. Yeah, so Liston just does a one-over of everyone, and yeah, I could tell. When
Oh no,
walked in-
you're muted on Discord. I don't know. Down.
Oh, that I don't know how that happened. Anyway, Anath stumbles in front of Doric and goes, "Am I intelligent too?"
Is this one okay?
Honestly, I didn't know she was with them.
I'm gonna sit down, and then I sit down really hard.
You sit down on like a gnome-sized chair, and it like creaks.
Ooh. Well, I've been looking. They look pretty capable. I mean, look at the construction of this golem. Isn't that fascinating?
Yes, my handiwork is marvelous.
I mean, you're not wrong. I really haven't seen anything like it before.
Doric smacks Mule and goes, "This baby can fit so many modifications in it."
Actually, I have seen a golem like that. About twice as big as this one, though.
Oh.
But no matter. So I take it you're a party group of adventurers, correct?
Yes.
Snoring.
We are more than capable of most tasks.
Ananas is acting a part, and he says, but I am just a humble farmer," and he holds his hoe.
I see. How long have you all been traveling together?
Anatha's snoring, so she can't answer this.
Doric's
Ananas
just
puts
counting his fingers
up.
because he doesn't know.
I see. Well, I haven't had any luck with finding another venturing group, but
Oh.
I have a task if you all would be interested.
Do go on. I am intrigued.
I was recently approached by a drow named Axifazalon, and he's searching for overworld adventurers, basically. He's a drow, and he needs people to accompany him on a quest. But I would be happy to contact him if you would oblige.
See, so what kind of payment would we be looking at here?
He would have the details on that. I was simply just trying to find adventurers through the GHB, as we call it. Also, while you're here, if you're interested in any sorts of magical items or enchantments, let me know. I know the shelves are pretty much empty at this point, but the shop just opened up, so.
So is this like chronologically immediately after the recent story arc?
Somewhat in between.
Unknown.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
mean,
who
I
knows
know.
when the hell Liston's been up to some shit.
Actually, I could use something.
Hmm?
I would like a way to make a plant sentient.
To make a plant sentient. Yes, I've heard of such a spell before. I'll see what I can do. Are you just looking for a scroll, or?
If I can use it,
I will get back to you on that one. Like I said, we're kind of out of stock, but if you give me some time, I will be able to look something up for you. Basically, a work order. I can put in a request to have something shipped here, or an item. I'm more so enchantments.
I wonder. Would you happen to have any kind of implements of improvement for Mule here?
He kind of looks at Mule. What do you say the golem's biggest weakness is?
Doric just keeps staring at Mule because he can't find flaws in his own work. He's like not acknowledging anybody now. He's just looking him up and down.
Anna says, we need a way to make it sentient.
Sentient? Interesting. Very interesting. I might just look into this task for personal means. I will definitely get back to you on that one as well. But don't worry, I will put a pin in it, and we'll circle back on that later.
He's perfect. Anyway, what were you saying?
But anyway, about the quest. If you are interested, I can contact this Axophazilon.
Of course we're interested. What?
I assume you're speaking for the group here?
Yes.
Alright.
As the most qualified to be leader, yes.
Liston would just... He, like, turns away for a second and just kind of starts speaking into the air. Yeah. I actually have some here. Would you like me to hold them here, or tell them to come back at another time?
Oh, did you say you said sending?
Yeah.
He replies, "I will be on my way shortly."
Gotcha. Yeah, if y'all want to stick around, the person who gave me this tasking should be here soon enough. If you have any questions about Golden Hour Bazaar, or perhaps my own shop, and curious more about enchantments, in the meantime, let me know.
And it's only about 5 minutes before a tall drow enters the shop with kind of a long flowing robe that is immaculate, and he's got long kind of stretched features and in this flowing stark white hair that kind of both goes back and drapes over the front of his shoulders.
Oh.
And he walks with it's like a short staff that he keeps his the palm of his hand on the top of it. But every once in a while, as he shifts around, you can see that it is a large gemstone of some kind that's at the tip. He walks in and he says, "Greetings. I take it this is the adventuring group that I was told about." I'll cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Could somebody shoot that musician, please? He sticks his head out the door and he like looks at them, and they like go running off. They continue to play, but they're like getting the hell out of there.
Doppler effect.
Anath's trunk was dancing to the music despite the fact she's still snoring.
It's like twitching back and forth to the
Yeah.
rhythm.
Yes.
Yes. So I have a mission that I mean to accomplish, but we have run into some difficulties and could use some assistance. You see, have any of you ever heard of... Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and asking if you've heard about this, because it is fairly obscure history. But have any of you heard of the dwarven smith Durgadon?
Wait.
Or his legendary dwarven stronghold named Kundrukar?
Would Doric have any, or anybody have any recollection of this?
You can make a history check.
Hey. Nope.
Yeah, not so much.
Ananas approaches it and you'd be like, "Ah, yes, I have. But for my group here, would you mind re-explaining it to them?"
Of course.
Thank you, thank you.
In ancient legend, there was a dwarf named Durgadon that made very, very good weapons. Very powerful. He had a sordid past. Had to move from place to place as the orcs, the Many Arrows tribe, chased him out of each stronghold as they took over the spine of the north. He eventually settled into a stronghold, and built a stronghold named Kundrakar. It has a surface entrance at the top of the Dragon's Tooth, which is the name of a certain mountain in the spine of the world. Not far from here. It is northwest of Mirabar. But that surface entrance leads down and down into his forge, which we believe still might exist. However, we have been having trouble getting to it from the Underdark. It seems to be very heavily warded against drow like myself, which is why I come requesting aid from overworlders like yourself. We can take you to the surface entrance, which we believe is currently occupied by orcs. If you would be so brave as to eliminate any threats, convince the orcs to leave, or dispose of them, make your way down to Kundrakar, I will compensate you very heavily. Just for clearing out the threats, I will give you 1,000 gold to be split amongst yourselves. I'll pay 100 gold pieces for description and layout of the area. I'll give you an extra 100 gold if you can bring me a map, or make a map for me. And I will give you 200 gold pieces for each dwarven weapon of Durgadon's make.
This sounds like something our handy outfit would be more than capable of.
Probably be fraught with danger. Are you sure you're up for the task?
Have you seen Mule? He just holds out his hands like,
Yes.
He looks quite capable. Well done.
Meal is like batting at the chandelier like a cat.
Anath falls out of the chair onto the floor.
Yeah, Doric is not actually making eye contact with Mule. He's just holding up his hands like, look at this, expecting him to just be posed like a statue. Doesn't see what he's doing.
After Anath falls on the floor, she wakes up and starts trying to get back on her feet, but she stumbles quite a few times.
God, this has to be like the least capable looking display ever.
Ananas puts his
Well-
arm around him, says, "Look, wise man, what brave adventurers."
Yes. So, can we leave tomorrow at the overworld sun's up?
Anath has no idea what's going on, but she's like, sun is good. I like sun.
I don't.
Yeah, I think we can leave by then.
Yeah, this should give us plenty of time to survey the Golden Bazaar and see if there's anything else of interest.
Recommend you packing some clothes for the cold climate.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I could install some kind of heater or some kind of torch.
A space
holding
heater
thing.
installed.
Yeah. What's it called? The big thing? It's like a metal bucket that they would burn stuff in, like a fire pit.
Yeah.
Brazier?
Brazier, thank you. I was like, it's not a banister. It starts with B.
Yeah.
It's like Doric's just like eyeing up the platform, like, what if I installed a brazier up there? Oh, that'd be terrible if he actually went through with it. I know he'd catch on fire at some point.
Well, then, I will be back in... Oh, little while. I will see you tomorrow. And we will set out. And he turns abruptly and walks out of the office.
He seems like a similarly intelligent fellow.
I agree.
Oh,
He about runs into the next loud bard that was started playing just a few moments outside the door, and he pushes his staff up into like their like jaw and presses them up against the wall, and he says, "If you were a drow, I'd kill you right where you stand." And then he walks off.
Oh.
He seemed nice.
He seemed to value his personal space.
hey there, blue fellow, the wet one.
And in Liston's voice, I say back to him, "Yes, I'm the wet one."
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Why does he keep talking to himself?
He's like, two of them.
I have something you may be interested in. You're asking about speaking with plants. Now, I don't exactly have a scroll or anything that'll allow you to speak with any plants, but how about a plant of your own? And then
Intriguing.
I reached down and I set on the counter just a pot.
Just wait. You put just a pot down?
It's just a pot.
Flower pot.
10
Ananas picks it up.
clay pot. Now, if you plant an ordinary shrub here and just let it grow for 30 days. It'll create you a new friend. Are you interested?
It's intriguing. What if it hasn't been 30 days?
Well, then it won't take root, if you will.
I
That's how
accept your
plants
gift.
work.
It's
And I put it in my bag.
not a gift. What would the price be on this, Ronnie?
Pot of Awakening. Say 30 gold? 25 gold, probably.
25 gold. That'll be 25 gold.
And in Listen's voice he says, but for you, 15. I accept your deal. And he hands over 15 gold.
I'll have the other 10. Whether you want.
I give him another 10 for a donation for his services.
Interesting.
I'm waiting on
Intriguing.
listening to give him the finger gun and the fucking on house just disappears.
Oh, do you look at the time? We're actually closing right now. And then Liston shoves everybody out of the store.
What? Oh, okay. It seems a little early, but all right.
So what do you guys do for the rest of the day? Anything pressing?
I need to talk to Anath. Anath, do you have a seed of something that you take that I could plant?
I rummaged through my bag, and then I remember that I just bought something from. Would that have like seed, or would I be able to plant that I bought from?
Yeah, it probably has seeds in it.
Okay, so I hand him the dose of smokables that I just bought. From...
Okay.
Do I think this will work upon receiving it? I'm always suspicious of what she hands over.
Make a make a nature check. Do you have nature?
Well, I need to switch it from 2GM.
Yeah. You think it'll work?
Perfect. Alright, I'll take it. Was the clay pot empty?
It has soil in it.
Perfect. I use one of my newfound hand shovels, and I make a little hole, and I plant it. Alright. Day number 5. I cover it up.
Go to the bathroom.
Is that
Somebody like from
is that
behind you, like
feeble?
yeah.
Feeble has to go to the bathroom. It's getting kind of stuffy in here.
And then like somebody behind Mule like is like looking at the bag and like kind of jumps and like walks away.
Maybe someone should let Feeble out.
Maybe we should do so in a secluded area, so we are not arrested for
Smuggling someone in.
yes, for trafficking.
You guys would probably end up going and finding an inn room or a couple inn rooms out in Gauntlgrim. For all of you that wish to, have full bellies and a decent inn room, it'll cost you basically a gold per day to survive in the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each or in
Each,
total?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a gold.
But I mean, that covers,
Yeah.
food and board and all that.
Yeah, Doric will pay. I'm assuming too because the shopkeep wouldn't, or like the innkeep wouldn't let him bring in mule to,
Oh, he
to
doesn't.
stand in
He
the corner.
doesn't mind.
Okay. Yeah. Pay that.
How big are the rooms? Is there a room big enough for me to comfortably sleep?
They have one bedroom. Yeah, they definitely. The beds are big enough for you to comfortably sleep in. They do have one bedroom room or one bed rooms and two bed rooms.
That's what Noth would do, the thing to where like there's the two beds, but then just push them together.
Yep. You guys all you find you're in rooms, you get some sleep, and you wake up the next morning.
I like to imagine that Meal just stands in the corner, and when people like wake up a little bit, and they just like freak out. They're like, oh, okay, it's just Meal. It's like when you see your clothes just like on the corner, like a lamp.
That's why we took the door hook off of the bedroom door and put it in the bathroom, because it kept scaring the shit out of us every time we saw one of our hoodies hanging there.
Yeah.
Except this is like a 7 foot person that literally just stands there.
With bad posture, so it looks extra horrifying.
So you guys show back up, talk to Arxiphasalon.
Feeling this morning.
You feel fine.
Okay, so I don't feel like hungover or like.
Nah. But it is, it does, like, part of you's thinking, like, man, if only I could get some stronger stuff.
Mm,
You know? Like,
yeah.
if only there was a way.
Gets. Okay.
But, yeah, so you guys show back up. You sign back into the Golden Hour Bazaar. You meet back up with the Drow, and he has 6 Drow male soldiers with him, as well as a crusty looking old Duragar gray dwarf who's like literally got like fungus growing on him and his clothes. In fact, at first you think he's just got like he does have like stringy white hair, but he's actually bald on top, but you don't realize it because there's like a white fungus that's just grown over the top of his dome.
Ew. It's that fuzzy kind?
Yeah, the fuzzy kind.
The kind
It's-
that makes your chest hurt when it grows in your shower.
I smell it.
It smells, you instantly feel like that's probably toxic.
Ah. Okay.
He says, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay. I won't anymore.
It'll
I
start
just-
growing on the inside of your lungs.
I like plants.
Me too.
Wow. It's a match made in heaven.
And and then he like hawks a big loogie onto the floor. And you guys take off down into the Underdark.
Ah.
And they escort you, and it's dark. most of the time you need some form of light source. They find it kind of irritating because they do all right navigating around without any light, but yeah, you make your way through. They put up with it, and I have a whole missing playlist. That's kind of weird. But it is quite a while, matter of maybe a week, as you traverse down through the Underdark, and they tell you all kinds of stories. You find out that tall lanky wizard or tall lanky drow is a wizard.
Oh.
He, you see him use several spells as you go along. At one point, he actually starts lighting up stones and stuff for you to carry instead of you lighting up torches, so you don't have to burn through as many torches. And they seem to be getting more used to you as you go through, and you see all kinds of different environments. You see sheer cliff edges as you walk across, and gigantic caverns that seem to span for miles in different directions, only illuminated by phosphorescent mushrooms that grow and cast light. There are bridges and bridges of stone that seem to have been carved into out of the rock, or somehow just bridge across wide caverns. You pass by underground lakes. In fact, you boat across one lake at one point.
I was gonna ask, like, this whole time is Anath just trying to like sample the glowing mushrooms off the ground, and like Doric has to snatch them out of her hands. Like,
Yes.
this is obviously
absolutely.
poisonous.
the dwarf finally, like, he gets a talking to that you can barely hear from the wizard, but you get the impression the wizard just doesn't want you guys to kill yourselves before you get to the place they're going. So they, like, he makes the dwarf essentially babysit Anath and make sure that she doesn't eat anything that's not poisonous.
And Doric's getting tired of having to explain that you shouldn't eat everything that you see.
I just wanted to smell it. I'll eat it later. I just want a sample.
And at one point you starts getting really cold, and you've been traveling uphill for a bit, and you see light at the end of a tunnel, and you feel wind, kind of a biting wind, and as you step closer to it, the most of the drow hang back. The wizard puts his hood over his face, and as he steps out, and he with a pained expression, he leads you over, and you've come out into a snowy mountain range.
Ooh.
It's easily probably 0 degrees. You're definitely past that. Somewhat, it's like a mountainous barrier that separates the southern world and the Sword Coast from the spine of the world up north. And he points to a peak off in the distance, not too far away, maybe like another day's travel. And it's kind of hard to make out anything as the wind whips by and threatens to freeze your eyeballs. He says, "That there! That is the dragon's tooth. Climb to the top, As you climb, you will see a path that will lead you up to the front entrance. There may be there may be other entrances, but and I imagine the front entrance is heavily guarded. But should you feel brave enough, you could probably storm the front entrance. Up to you. But there it is. Find your way inside. Eliminate the threats. Draw me a map. And acquire any dwarven weapons that you can find.
Right.
Meet me. I will stay here for up to a week. If you're not back in a week, we leave. So remember this place well. And he
I
walks
don't
back.
have cartographer toolkit. I've
the
got like
cave.
everything else, but not cartography.
Worry not. I shall handle that.
I don't have cartography. I have herbalism.
I'd be
Ananas
terrified of a
says he'll
map
handle
made
it.
by Anath.
Believe
It's like
it or
in
not,
crayon.
Ananas is a professional cartographer.
Is he now?
He's proficient.
Oh, okay. I just don't think anybody trusts him at this point because who knows? But I mean, nobody really has an option.
Any of us really trust the others yet? We've only been through one, mission or whatever together.
Right.
I trust
And
Feeble.
you probably don't trust me much because I'm constantly high.
Yeah, Doric always has his eye on Anath, and like Mule is the only one he trusts, but that's just because like, yeah.
Yeah, because he made
what's
him.
Mule gonna do?
So, yeah. You guys head. It's quite the hike. It takes you about a day. You end up having to stop and camp for the night at one point. You find a kind of a shallow cave in the side of the mountain toward the base. Luckily, a lot of the surrounding peaks kind of shield the wind a bit. How are you guys? How do you guys want to do watches?
Well, I'm always awake,
That's right.
but I don't have a high perception. So if somebody wants to, if I could always be on watch, and then one person could wake up with Mule at a time.
I feel like Doric's paranoid enough that he'd be constantly waking up to check on Mule. Or just like look around and make sure everything's working properly.
The searchlight on Mule's eyeballs is just like go, look back and forth like a sprinkler.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, I thought it would look like a fucking lighthouse in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Just like the head constantly turning at a slow pace and like projecting a light. Like, brrr. And like
All
every
right,
now
so-
and then the light would stop working, so Dora could have to wake up at the sudden silence and like bop Mule on the head, and then the light would flicker back on.
If anybody else would like to be do watch with Mule, I mean that works too.
Hmm.
Ananas will. Constantly has to brush off like ice droplets on him.
Enough will wake up early and do a little bit in the morning.
Gonzo will probably do a later shift just because most turtles are nocturnal.
That works. So, who was standing watch with? Well, let's see. So we got.
If we're taking
How many of you are
shifts-
there? There are 5 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 2-hour shifts. Mule will be up the whole time.
I'll take the first shift.
I'll take the last shift.
All right. So, it'll be Ananas, then Doric, then Ganzu, and then Anath. Everybody, roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
All right, and let me pull something up here. Just rolling some random dice, just random dice.
Just
Not
for
really
fun.
anything.
It doesn't have
Yeah,
to do
just
with
for fun.
Yeah.
Wee. Yeah, it's it's pretty good.
I don't know
You-
why, but it just made me think of having the DM roll the death saving throws and nobody else knows.
Oh, is
It's
that how your
scary.
group does it?
Yeah, the one I'm in now, right now. Yeah. It's like I've
damn.
gone down twice in the last engagement, and each time the DM's like, "All right, I'm rolling for you," and moving on. And I'm like, "Oh."
All right, here we go. I'm gonna put you right here. Let me grab your tokens. I said grab token. All right. Anzu, feeble. All right, yeah. So maybe Mule's sitting out right here. Did I miss anyone?
No, we're good.
I think
That's it.
so.
All right, so here you can all look at my beautiful artwork.
Yes, yes.
A path, right? And like down the side of a cliff, down the mountain. And here's up the mountain. Right here. And you're in a little cave. And it's all white because it's snowy. And the wind is whipping. And it's kind of hard to hear. But Ananas, you swear you just heard something crunching through the snow.
Mule, did you hear that?
At which point,
No.
2 large, monstrous
Holy.
Yetis come tearing around the corner. Everybody roll for initiative.
Snow puppy.
Mule, don't pet that. And the Mule just making grabby hands, like.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Mule's
Uh-oh.
initiative is pie. Because he's a robot.
He's still looking for something to.
All right,
Doric,
1, 2, 3, 4.
there are
I
snow
just need a
puppies.
Ganzu.
Someone drop?
What?
I count one less little marker down below. Did someone get kicked from roll 20?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Ganzu?
I see Ganzu and Doric, Mule and me. I don't see Ananas.
Oh, am I not? Here, let me refresh the page. I don't know what's happening.
So, Ananas and Mule are awake and noticed the Yetis before they snuck up on you. So, the rest of everybody is asleep and will miss the first round because they are surprised.
Okay.
However, Ananas and Mule are not surprised.
Okay.
And it is... Oh, wow. The Yeti's still, got to go pretty early on. Let's see. Alright, Ananas, as this Yeti comes running up at you, it just starts throwing claws.
Oh no.
Wow. And he did really badly. You like roll out of the way as this thing is like slashing at you. And the other one is gonna run up. It's gonna see Mule and kind of take pause, and it's gonna try its best to just knock Mule out of the way.
Mule has
Because
such a
it-
low initiative because his head was, at the time of the Yetis entering the cave, Mule's head was completely 180 because I was doing that spin 360 to look everywhere.
That's
And
what
this Yeti seems to not really understand what Mule is, so it just kind of tries to knock Mule out of the way, but Mule doesn't move. And it like goes like that as it looks at Mule. Ananas, it is your turn.
All right.
And then it will be Mule.
Okay.
I'll just wild shape
Okay. What are you gonna wild shape to?
into the Deinoculus.
The Deinonychus?
Dino, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. There we
With 3
go.
HP.
We'll put you.
That seems
we'll put
about
you
right.
here. And
Pretty rough for a dinosaur in this weather.
you have do you have
Oh,
that
yeah.
character sheet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. Hit points 26. All right. Cool. Great.
And then I can multi-attack, yeah?
Yep. Yep, because wild shaping is a
just-
bonus action for
Oh,
you.
no. So 1 bite, and then 2 claws.
All right. So you go to bite on him, and he kind of bats your face away. But you leap up on him and you slash at him with your claws, dealing your 6 damage.
Only
Anything
1 claw
else?
hits?
Yeah, 1 claw hits.
No. That'll be everything.
Mule, and then it will be Ganzu.
Mule's gonna stand up and say, "Bunny hug mode activate," and then rage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to grapple this one right in front of me.
Okay.
And I
Go
have
for it.
advantage, right?
You do. Oof.
So what is it? Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
Oh,
So you go to bunny hug him, and he just happened to put his arms up kind of in a defensive posture, and as you're like squeezing around him, he growls in your face, and you hear as he just peels your arms off to the side. And then like shoves you back.
Do not resist. I am here to hug you.
It is Ganzu's turn.
All right. I'm gonna use magic missile on the one on the left.
Okay. Yeah, so roll, so just click the spell.
Yeah, I forgot how to use magic.
There we go. Alright, so that's 3 missiles at 5 damage. Wow, that was a max damage magic missile. I'm sorry, you said the one on the left?
Yeah.
Alright. So that's 15 damage. So, Ganzu rolls over and... what did you have as a focus? Was it a staff?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Ganzu traces some stuff out in the air and points it, and 3 motes of light just like out of it and smash like right into the face and neck of this Yeti as he stumbles backwards slightly. And I assume you stand up, Ganzu?
Yeah.
All right. Any other movement?
No. I'm pretty
Okay.
safe, I think, where I am.
So, the first Yeti, it stares for a second as it is about to lunge at this Deinonychus, and I need, Porter, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for the Deinonychus.
I don't think I do get advantage, by the way. It's attacks after I have something grappled.
Well, you get advantage because it's a strength check.
Oh.
And you have advantage on strength checks when you're raging.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Okay, you got a 20. You suddenly feel like chilled, like a very hard chill, like more than you did right as you turned into a Deinonychus. You knew like turning into a dinosaur in this freezing weather wasn't going to be like a permanent solution, but like suddenly you felt like a chill press in, but you shake it off and roar, and it doesn't affect you. However, he is going to then charge and try to claw you some more.
Dino go brr.
And these claws are so icy cold, they like almost freeze your flesh as he slashes through with you. These are more than just like beasts. They are magical in nature. And you take 20 damage.
Oh boy.
Mule, likewise, your joints start to freeze up as this thing gazes at you and then goes in for the lunge. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Key.
All right. Ooh. All right. You take. You don't have any resistance to cold damage, do you? I don't think so. I think it's just poison.
Damage? I
Yeah.
bear totem, so all except for safety.
Oh, so it's half everything.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 3 cold damage,
Key.
and you are paralyzed.
Gotcha.
You can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns as this cold sets in and it freezes all of your joints together.
All right.
And your AC is 16. Wow, he still failed to hit you on that one. That one he hit you with. So you take another 4 slashing damage, and slashing and cold damage as it claws at you. But it's like trying to find a spot that isn't as heavily armored, but not doing so well.
Are Yetis considered humanoids?
They are not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doric.
You feel my pain, Argo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be like waking up and just like, oh, what's all that? Oh my god, what's that? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Grease.
Ooh. Okay. So it's a 10-foot square, right?
Right there.
Nice. Perfect.
I
All right.
don't
Can
have
you-
any bonus
Can
actions.
you
or
post
anything.
that?
Oh yeah, I'll do the thing.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. It's when the grease appears, and when they enter their area or end their turn there. Okay.
Mhm.
So both of them are gonna make dex saves.
Enter the cartoon slippery noises.
The left one stays on its feet, but the right one goes prone.
I don't have a bonus action, right? It's been a while since I've
Yeah, I don't remember.
uh,
I don't think so though.
no, because the stuff that I have like is things that I can do if I'm like preparing something, but not like as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something else. All right, that'll end my turn then.
Did you roll for an experimental elixir?
Oh, forgot about that. Beginning. I have not.
So you can roll 1d6 for your experimental elixir and see which one you have.
Ooh, 4. Boldness.
Boldness. Yep. It's
Ooh.
basically a single person bless once they drink it.
Interesting.
Anyway.
So I have that I can use. Gotcha.
Yeah. So but I think that's an action drink, and yeah. And just so you know, you can spend a spell slot to just create one of those that you want. You don't have to roll for it.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. So next up, Anath. Anath's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna move to here, so I'm not in the grease,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack them with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I can hit 2 with this.
Can you?
It's a 60-foot cone.
What is?
It's range self 60 foot, up to 2 creatures within 5 feet. Would they be within 5 feet? I mean, they're right next to each other.
What is this ability you're using? I don't know what you're doing.
My quarterstaff.
That's not. No, quarterstaff just hits one target. I don't know what you're reading.
I don't know whatever's in here. That's what it says.
Okay, well it's definitely not a 60-foot cone. I don't know how that got in there, but it's just an attack roll.
Okay.
Which, I mean, everything rolled out right. So I don't know. I don't
Is
know
it
how
like a
that
monk
did.
ability or something.
No. She's an open hand monk. But yeah, that does hit. And you have advantage on this guy because he's prone. And then, as a bonus action, of course, you've got your martial arts abilities. You can attack once as a bonus action, or if you use a key point, you can attack twice. Flurry of blows.
Is that unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike, yeah.
And I'll use a key point. Why not?
So that's a 19 and a 19, so it's another 10 damage. All right. Yeah, so you start like whacking and beating on this Yeti as it's like slipping around in the grease and the snow.
Then when I'm done, I move back to where I was.
Okay. So remember, as a open hand monk now, when you use flurry of blows, like you just did, you can choose to push them, knock them over, or make it so they can't use reactions.
I'm gonna try to slide him like a push since he's laying down on the floor
All right.
up against the other wall of the cavern.
Well, that's a drop off.
Oh, can I try to drop him off?
Yeah. I think he has to make a strength save. Anath.
I can read the what. So let me see.
Yeah, it should be under
Yeah, it's right here.
open hand technique.
It must succeed on
Strength saving throw.
dexterity to throw or to be knocked prone. Strength saving throw. If it fails, you can push it up to 15 feet. Which 15 feet is enough to push it over the edge.
Sure is.
So strength saving throw.
This is whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows. You can actually do it twice if you wanted to. Or I mean, you can do two different things. But anyway, so you tried to push him. He got a 16 on the first one, which succeeds, I believe. Yeah. 'Cause
I
you
would
got-
I would
okay.
definitely have tried to push him with both of my unarmed strikes.
Got it. Oh, and he got an 18 on the second one.
Darn.
So you ran up and he was slipping and you like clocked him with your staff and he fell over and then you did like a flying double like foot kick like to try to
Yeah.
push him off. And he slips back a few feet, but you tumble backwards and end up where you're at before he can recompose himself. Ananas.
Yeah, I will go ahead and just kind of do the same thing and multi-attack here.
Okay.
One. Did that second one go through? It did.
Bite, claw, claw. You do 14 damage. The bite and the claw hit.
Nice. I'll just.
And he looks pretty bloodied now.
Ooh.
Anything else?
I think. No, I don't really want to run away, so I'll stay here.
All right. Mule, your turn.
Well, if I'm paralyzed, that's all I can do, right?
Yes. So you have to use your Constitution saving throw at the end of the turn.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Where's my con save?
All right. That is insufficient.
Okay.
Ganzu.
Gotcha. So I was looking through my spells and looking them up so I could figure out, try to remember what they do. I'm also gonna cast Grease
Okay.
on the one that didn't fall down. Was that the left or the right?
Left.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. He's gonna make a dex save, and he's gonna slip and fall.
Cool.
Guess what we'll do is we'll take this, we'll control, copy, and put it like there. Where you wanted it, or we could put it. Yeah, that's probably the
Yeah,
best place.
that's fine.
Okay, so he is now prone. It is their turns. Are gonna stand up, and this one is yeah, it's gonna. Ananas, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, as it does its chilling gaze.
Boom. 14.
All right, you are successful in fighting off this chilling gaze. He claws you, though, jumps on top of you and starts clawing the crap out of you. So that's a 20 damage. Again, I think. I think the last time it was 20 damage.
Yes. I am no longer a dinosaur.
All right, so you 14 of the damage carries over.
Does it carry over?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And this other, oh, but you know what? Then he's gonna make a dex save.
Doesn't he have to make 2 because he's in both, or would it not?
That's a good question. Sure. All right. Yep, that means he's prone. He nat 20'd the first one, and then he stepped on his other foot, stepped back away from the grease, and he fell on his butt, Home Alone style. This one's gonna step over this way to where it's not as slippery, and he's going to go. Oh, you know what? I never rolled for Feeble. Feeble would be cowering in the back over here.
It's a cold bolt.
Cold bolt.
Fable scared.
Not so bold. And Doric, it's gonna come after you.
Huh. I don't like that.
What is your AC? Oh, you got a 15? Well, that's good. So you only take 7 damage from the Yeti claws.
I'm dying.
And it's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I didn't expect it to be right all up in my bizno. Oh, that's different. Okay. Oh wait, I do have a different weapon. I forgot about that. I'm so used to casting things, I forgot that I'm actually holding something else. Oh, it's a light crossbow. That's not good at point blank. He's just gonna like cower and whip an acid vial at this thing.
Okay. And and it smashes itself on his horn and sprays acid all over it, starts burning it.
Can you also... Couldn't he also move adjacently and climb on my back and get bonus AC? Or no? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, he could do that.
Okay.
I was gonna ask about that. I was like, I wouldn't be moving away from it, but would I have time to do that?
Yeah,
I feel like
think
that would be
he said-
Doric's panic reaction, is to jump on Mule.
Yeah, it's like half your movement to mount on top of Mule, so and you're right next to him, so yeah. You could do that. And enough.
I guess I have to choose which one. I'm going to do my quarterstaff and then my flurry of blows. I can't really get close enough to the one in the oil, so I'm gonna go to the other one. So I go here.
Great.
And then basically do the exact same thing I did last time.
Okay.
Hit it with my quarterstaff. And then I don't think I'll use a key point this time. So one unarmed strike.
All right. So the staff definitely hit it, and then you like do a spin and you like kick it like right in its belly, and it's just like a solid creature, and it just goes starts roaring.
And then I step back again.
Okay. Ananas.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back into Dino mode.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my thing to this guy right here.
All right. Ananas pops out of Dino mode, pops back into Dino mode. Oh yeah. Yeah, 8 plus so 8 damage. He's looking really worse for wear, and it looks like it's starting to panic.
All right. I'm gonna stand my ground.
All right. Feeble moves over there. Mule, it's your turn. Go ahead and make a.
I lose my rage,
Yeah.
and I'm still paralyzed.
Dang, you're very frozen.
True.
Ganzu. Oh. I figured if anybody was safe against the con saves, that Mule would be.
Not if you're rolling like shit.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, okay. God, this sucks because all of my spells are like ice themed.
Cold damage.
Yeah, I'll just do frostbite.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so the cold seems to settle in on him, and it doesn't seem to slow him down any, like you're used to.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And this thing's gonna try to smack Mule out of the way. Mule, it actually knocks you over, and to this spot right here, which Doric, you actually fall into the snow next to it. Mule, you also take 3 damage from that.
Sorry, my headset died. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Mule got knocked over, and Doric gets clawed for 8 damage.
Oof. So yeah, nothing important.
Somebody here
just
takes
that.
20 damage every time.
Yeah, man, he rolled like the last time he rolled like double 25s, and I think he maxed out on like one of the dice. The other Yeti stands up, and it disengages and starts climbing up the side of the mountain. It's now 30 feet up in the air. And it's Doric's turn.
Okay. The one in front of him, is that one look pretty roughed up?
It is, yeah, it looks like it's taking some damage.
Is grease a concentration, or it's just there, right?
Yeah, I don't think it is a concentration.
Okay.
Yep, it is not.
Been trying to figure out how. Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing. I was trying to minimize things so I could actually see what all spells I had. I'm not sure how I'm getting out of this situation. Wait, which rate's good? Is Mule still frozen, or now that he's been smacked over, is he like unfrozen?
Nope, he appears to be still rock solid. All his joints are all froze up. You can hear the gears whirring, trying to break him free.
Is there anything I can do to like chip him free or something? Like if I were to cast Healing Word on him or something, it wouldn't remove the effect.
No, you don't think so. Maybe some kind of heat-based thing.
If only I had a torch. Okay. Well, alright, so this one right here, did you say that one was looking pretty beat up?
Yep.
Well, this could be bad. I could... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna, like, Dork's gonna just stay put and, use, Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay.
Can that be targeting self?
Yeah.
Oh, it's touch, so yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anath, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna go one step forward again. And I'm going to try to knock this guy.
Okay.
Then I want to slap him across the face.
All right. Yeah. So both work. So you smack him with your cane, and then you back fist or you back slap him like across the face, and you like catch him like right in the jaw, and it's just all this training that you've done and you're fighting with the halflings. You just like naturally find spots to smack people that really hurt. And you've got big old mitts, so.
Yeah.
Anything else? By the way, your key points come back after short rest.
Okay, well then, yes.
Just so you know.
I will use another key point and do another unarmed strike.
Okay. That one is a miss.
Not.
All right.
But since I did key points, I can attempt to push him, right?
Yeah. From now on, if you can call before you do any unarmed attacks, let me know if you're gonna do just one, or if you're gonna do.
From now on, I will.
Yeah, because stuff like this then comes up. Sure. What do you want to do with it?
I want to try to make him prone.
Okay. He's gonna make a dex save. And
knock him down.
Fail. And you're gonna knock him on his butt.
Sweet. So I slapped him across the face with the back of my hand and knocked him on his butt.
Ananas.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the mountain, look back down at my hands, look up the mountain, and then I'm gonna run this way.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shoot, I forgot those blue boxes exist.
Oh.
Oh no.
You slipped and fell on your dino butt. So that was what is your speed? 50?
40.
40. Okay. So you went 5. It would be another 20 to stand up.
Okay. 25. If I went right here, would that be just fine?
Yep.
30, 35, 40.
Yep. Cool.
Can I latch onto his leg with my
you want to do a grapple?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, make an athletics check. Which would probably be just a strength.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, he kicks you off of him.
Okay. I got nothing else.
Okay. Mule, Go ahead and make your Constitution save. Mule finally breaks free of the frozen his gears being all frozen up and is able to stand up. Well, I guess that was at the end of your turn, so I think you're still prone.
Yeah.
But you are no longer paralyzed. Ganzu. This Yeti's looking pretty worried.
Yep. I'm gonna use magic missile again.
All right, that's a 12 damage. He's barely holding on. The other Yeti continues to climb away. This Yeti is going to disengage and slowly climb in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. As he kind of like backpedaling on his elbows and feet, and then turns around and starts clawing his way at the snow and ice to get away. Doric, it's your turn.
Okay. So. I think that might be a good time to use the crossbow.
All right.
Nice.
That one.
And right as you aim your crossbow, it like looks back at you in a panic, and you pull the trigger, and it thunk, hits him right in the head, and he goes falls down dead in the snow.
Doric fist pumps.
Can I have its horns? I think I could make a really good pipe out of its horns.
God damn it. Its last indignation is being made into fucking weed paraphernalia.
And hears this as it's dying and just goes, "Please no."
Why, Yeti God, why?
All right, and we are out of combat.
Holy shit! I carried you guys through that fight.
Hey, yeah, you did. Oh, since I shot a crossbow bolt at it, is there a thing where I like roll to see if I get it back?
Roll
Or
a
is it like
D100.
Oh.
Yep, you got it back.
Yay. It's like I don't have a whole lot of those. Maybe I should keep track of them.
Yeah, you were able to pull it out of his eyeball, clean it off.
You pop the eye off of it.
Yeah, Feeble runs over and picks it up and sticks it right in her mouth, so just chomping down.
Eyeballs is good eating.
Alright, you do that over there then. That's fine. Okay.
So I can't have the horn, right? I'm gonna put it in my stuff.
Yeah, you do whatever. Dorg's not interested in the carcass.
Yep, Yeti horn. All right. And the rest of the night goes smoothly. It's cold as heck, but you didn't get attacked by any more Yetis.
And I'm wearing my fun beanie to keep warm.
Can I carve up the Yeti and make a blanket out of it?
You
Are
want
you
to
gonna try to
skin the
stuff
Yeti?
I want to
Doric into the Yeti?
All right, go ahead and roll a survival.
I bet you Feeble would like to be in the Yeti. That seems like something Feeble wouldn't care about.
You end up kind of it looks pretty bad at first. You try to clean it up as best you can. Some of it's just not salvageable. But yeah, you get some Yeti hide off of it. It's kind of misshapen, you know. You're like thinking blanket, but it's just kind of like a weird shape.
Torek, blanket.
Uh, clean it off first.
I don't know.
We probably don't have prestidigitation, any of us,
No.
huh?
We do
Not
not.
high enough level.
Is this one of those things where like Doric's comfort is overridden by like Mule's need to keep him alive? So he's just chasing him around with a blanket.
Trying to swaddle
Like a
Dorek
buddy.
like a baby.
He's like, oh god, no!
Probably wouldn't be too bad if you put the fur towards Doric.
I don't think Mule can make the distinction. He just, like, from Mule's point of view, he just sees this soft material, like, because he sees the fur side of it, but then there's the horrifying other side that Doric sees, which is this bloody wall that is following him around. He's just like, oh no, stop, no! God damn it.
So, in the morning, you pack up camp and you continue up the mountain, and you see this path that that you think is the path that leads up to the actual entrance, at least the known entrance that you know about.
We got we did a long rest then, right? After?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody gets their hit points, spell slots, key points, wild shapes. Everything comes back. So what do you guys want to do?
So we're just standing at essentially the doorway.
No, you're standing at all you can see so far is a path that leads up the mountain that you believe, because of how well made this path is or how purposefully it looks carved, you're pretty sure this is the path that does lead up to the doorway, if you want to go up that way.
Okay.
You think that if for some reason you wanted to climb up the mountainside, you could try that.
Ooh.
Because the doorway might be guarded, he said.
Right.
I made a flight potion.
Oh, a flight potion. That's awesome.
I think it says the drinker gains a flying speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, wait, that's 10 feet per movement or something?
Right.
How does... Oh, okay. Okay, so my speed is just converted from 5-foot tiles to 10-foot tiles, essentially. Is that
Well,
how it
you
works?
have 30 feet of movement normally. You would...
Oh, so it's really slow flight.
Right.
Does that change if I'm being thrown by a robot?
Well, you would get an initial burst, yeah.
Interesting.
I'll have to
So-
remember that.
Do we want to go through the front door, or do we want to go up?
Well, much as I am confident in Mule's capabilities, perhaps we should avoid some combat.
Okay.
Yeah, we all are pretty weak. We don't have a lot of hit points, so it's a good thing that Ananas was able to become a dinosaur and soak up a lot of that damage.
Yeah.
Ananas likes being praised. Alright, so climbing it is then?
Yeah.
Does Mule have a grapple hook arm?
No, I think we had talked about it. But
Yeah, I think that's something we discussed.
Warhammer and spear.
Mule, fire the grapple hook. You just shoot your hand up over like out of sight. And it's like, oh wait,
How tall is the climb?
It's a pretty good climb. There's definitely a chance of slipping and falling, but it's not like a sheer mountain face.
Let's see.
Let's see. Actually, let me roll something real quick.
Doric has pittons. Would he be able to be like have Mule trying to like climb it, and he'd be while he's climbing it nailing in pittons, making like a climbing path?
Yeah, you could definitely try to do something like that. Actually, as you all look up and the wind kind of shifts directions, you notice that there is a smoke trail leading from somewhere up above.
Ooh. This must be a good sign.
Does that mean there's a fire going on up there?
Pretty light smoke trail.
Do I know what this means?
I mean, there is probably fire in some way, shape, or form. But it's not like the mountain is on fire.
It appears there may be a campfire up there, which could be good or bad.
Well, this is the way we're going, so we may just have to be
Yeah, I guess
cautious.
we'll have to.
So are we gonna climb then?
Yes. Mule
Okay.
climb.
There you go.
I start
I'm
climbing.
going to I'm gonna give him some guidance.
Nice.
Right before he heads on up.
Guidance!
Awesome. All right, Mule, go ahead and give me an athletics check. God damn.
Nice.
Hey, that's where my good roll was. Okay, I found it.
Yeah. And Doric, you're standing on Mule's back and
Probably tied to like Mule,
okay.
and then just like hammering pittons in as Mule's climbing.
Okay.
Is Feeble with you guys?
Feeble's in the chest.
Yeah. We don't let people out very often.
Only when
Mostly
somebody
for
needs
people's safety.
to kiss Feeble with healing. That's about it.
People says, "Please don't fall. I don't want to die."
I was gonna use this floating disc spell, but it cannot move.
Did
more
you
than 10
say
feet.
fall?
Yeah, that's the thing about floating disc. So Mule has no problem scaling up the side of this cliffside or up the side of this mountain, and as Doric puts down these pittons and leads the rope around it, it makes a really much easier climb for anybody following you guys to make it up there. And as you get up there, and you look around and you can see where the smoke is coming from, you see that it is actually coming from it's like a hole in the top of this part of the mountain.
It's the chimney.
Well,
Is it deep? How far does
Yeah,
it go? down?
Anath puts her head over the hole to look down it.
Okay, so you climb up there too.
Yeah.
Used to
Oh,
breathing
I gotta.
smoke.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Pretty good at. Oh, jeez.
But because you have advantage, because you've got the rope and the pittance and all that, you make it up there no problem.
I'm sure at some point, Anoth is just like doing that thing like hanging from a rope, just like legs and arms pointed downward, just like in almost a laying position, but just being like held in the air by like by mule climbing.
See, I was in the circus though, so I'm pretty good at like athletics and like acrobatic
Oh, yeah.
type stuff. So yeah, I'm poking my head, looking down the chimney.
Yeah, it's kind of smoky, but it seems like it's there's not like a full roaring fire going on down there right now. It's like probably embers. And it does look like it's big enough that you'd be able to like shimmy your way down.
How hot is it? We're gonna be shimmying down this thing.
Yeah, it's probably kind of hot.
I'd like to climb the rope.
Okay, go ahead and roll your athletics. Let's see.
The water in my hands are frozen.
He freezes to each of the pittons.
You take 4 damage from falling, and probably some to your pride as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that just makes me happy.
Can I cast guidance and then do it again?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. I already forgot. It's a D4.
Yep.
All right.
Get one, get one. Ah.
Yep, you make it up this time.
Oh,
It's
thank
not pretty
God.
though.
I don't do well in the cold.
Gonzo, you want to make an athletics check?
Oh no.
The wizard.
Sure.
All right. Gonzo has no problem getting up there either.
Oh,
Everybody's now up there.
It was actually really easy.
Walking on all fours, big turtle claws.
Yeah, just digging in.
So there's like snow and stuff on this mountain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we're concerned about the heat, can I just like push some snow down the hole?
Yeah, you
Grab a
sure
shovel
can.
and just start shoveling some snow into it?
Yeah, you shovel some snow into it and you hear it sizzle a bit, but then yeah, the smoke kind of clears up.
I think we're good to climb down.
All right.
All right, let me figure out where it is that you actually climb down to. I think I know where it is. I have to check.
I would like to keep this all in my memory for when I make the map.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. It's area 7. There we go. Alright, now let me grab your characters. Which I guess I didn't put on the map at all. And you shimmy your way down the chimney. You end up in this room. Is Feeble still in your backpack?
Yeah, in the chest.
Yep.
Can everybody see?
No.
Nope. Nobody can see.
No. I'm might be looking at the wrong spot. Nope, cannot see.
See black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are in the dark.
Oh. Doric, can you see?
I cannot.
Okay. Then something's
It's
wrong.
just solid black.
Yeah, I figured maybe it was just dark. Alright, let me check
Oh, is it that we don't have anything set up as a light source, as if we could see in the dark? No. I do have dark vision. It's like 60 feet of dark vision.
Right, exactly. Okay. Dynamic lighting. Oh, it's still on Legacy
I found
dynamic
my
lighting.
character.
Light vision distance. 60. How about now, Doric?
Found Dork too.
I can see.
I can fight.
Well, while we have a moment,
I can see.
Doric, how heat resistant is Mule here?
And when combat mode is going, anything's possible.
You know, would
I'm
you
not
mind if
seeing-
I like
Yeah,
made you
I
a
got
little
you. Just
warm
one
during
second.
a fight and you like, you know, hugged the enemy? You know what I'm saying here?
Neil looks at
Doric's
Dork.
just
He's
the
confused.
Doric's just like, I wonder heating elements. If I installed heating elements into the exoskeleton, maybe.
All right, you guys can all see now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Oh
You
wait,
can't.
here, let me refresh my page. I don't know why Roll20 has been weird for me, so
Yeah.
It does have you logging out and logging back in like repeatedly for some reason.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
before,
understand. Let's see.
You aren't the only one I've seen that happen to.
Oh yes, I can see.
One of the people in our other, in my other group has that, so like you can just see them popping in and out constantly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Can I turn on my continuous torch?
Yes, you can. So I will give you. And what are you gonna do with it? You gonna hold it?
Yeah, I was just gonna hold on to it.
Okay. So now you are emitting 15 feet of bright light and 15 feet of low light, I believe. All right.
It's weird having to
Alright.
worry about light.
So you guys can do. Oh, let me read this. A large smoky, a fireplace where a large smoky fire could be, is you guys have put out the embers that were burning in here. Battered pots and kettles are stacked all over. Clearly, this space serves as a crude kitchen. You feel a distinct draft drawing the smoke up through the hole in the ceiling. And it was an 80-foot shaft to get down here.
That's a lot deeper climb than I expected. Alright, I'm gonna peek around this corner here.
All right.
Grabbing a drink real quick.
So are you guys sneaking?
Yeah, I think we probably.
Yep.
Okay.
Be a good thing to do.
Rolls for that?
You will when you come across something that might see you.
Need to make any perception checks as far as that.
In the Yeah, I'll ask you for him when you need
when
him.
we need them? Okay.
Yeah. So this area that you're coming across there, Ananas, a row of rough-hewn sapling trunks forms a crude but serviceable barrier across the mouth of this small cave. A door, locked with an iron padlock, secures the room. Inside, you see two filthy prisoners dressed in tattered rags, crowding close to the door. "Thank Yandala," one cries out. "We're rescued."
Rescued?
I don't remember this being a rescue mission.
Who's Gandala? I didn't agree to any gondolas.
Nath starts trying to pick the lock.
Okay, so you're gonna go pick the lock.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are right there. It appears to be two commoners, a man and a woman. They look kind of rough. Man is very kind of a hairy-looking guy. They're kind of dressed in furs.
Mule points at the
Thank you.
prisoners and says, "Threat," quizzically, to Doric.
Negative. No threat, I think. Are you a threat? Like Doric asking the prisoners.
Wow. Okay. They're like, "No, we're not a threat. Please keep your voices down. The orcs, they're very violent.
What?
Yeah, if I only had my axe. Please get us out of here. So I'll help you. We can escape."
Escaping. But if you climb the thing, you can probably get out that way. And we point to the kitchen. Enough does.
We sure will try.
But wait, first, before you go, tell us about the place. Anything you know.
We haven't seen much of it, but they patrol this area sometimes, and they've kept us mostly in this cage. I think they mean to eat us.
How big are they? Are they like skinny, or are they like?
They look pretty skinny, but the dude is pretty big.
Okay.
It looks like he probably was pretty capable fighter.
Did you say
but
they were humans?
They are humans, yeah.
Okay.
You could get them out of there and just, I don't know, give them some of this junk that we've got in here. Swords, probably not worth anything, but... Not an axe, but can you take a sword?
I will absolutely use a sword. How did you get in here?
We're adventurers. We find our way in places we need to be in. How did you get in here?
I mean, they knocked me out and they drugged me in here.
Would there be a Santa Claus or equivalent figure in this world?
Uh-oh. Is there a Krampus?
Santa. You know, I feel like there probably is.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Well, I'm gonna call it Krampus because you're right. Krampus is pretty
Yeah.
much just similar and seems better for this world. So I just tell him, "I'm Krampus, bitches."
Oh no.
So did you come in a door, or is it some secret tunnel?
Where does Krampus come from? And obviously they would know, like, Santa comes from the chimney, right?
Chimney. We smelled them cooking around the corner. Please, get us out of here.
Somebody trying to lockpick.
Yeah, I did. Oh, do I have to? What do I have to do for that?
Dexterity. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No problem. This lock is super, like, it's pretty heavy duty, but it's really simple. And you're able to pick the lock. And they come out and they say, "Thank you. Please, that sword, if you don't mind."
Yeah, so will we just give him like a couple of the short swords? Yep.
Yeah.
3 of them and a bunch of their junk.
Yeah,
It-
we can give him some of our junk.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's take 2 of the short swords out. This would be 1.
She takes 1, he takes 2, and they said, we if we ever see you again, we will repay you.
Hope that's not a threat.
And they
That
start
didn't sound
their
like
attempts.
a threat, did it?
No, it didn't. They start their attempts to climb up the chimney.
I swear, if we see them again and they try to
Can-
kill us,
can they
Mule is gonna
reach?
hit them so hard.
They start piling stuff up so that they can get up in there.
I'll go lift him.
Okay.
I'll just lift him to
I'm
the
on-
ceiling.
I'll give one of them guidance.
Awesome. All right, so let's let me I'll roll for them real quick. Where is that? Okay. So it's so you guys just shimmied down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I almost forgot. How many like pittons, and I'm assuming I would have used my rope for the climbing stuff. Like, how much of that would we have used?
We would have got the rope
Okay.
back, right? Probably.
Well, that's what they're gonna be using to get down right now. And presumably we'd have. I would have left it there as like a plan B of getting the hell out of here if we can't walk out the front door.
let's see.
Cause I have 10
Ooh.
pittons. Uh-oh.
It looks like wow. Okay. As they're about 60 feet up, he slips and falls and hits the ground.
Can I catch him?
Yeah, if you were sitting there waiting to catch him.
Well,
I'm
he
not-
said he was boosting him up, so he
Yeah,
would
I'm
have been
not-
right there.
Not doing anything else, so.
All right. You catch him. You take 13 damage.
Okay.
Because he fell 60 feet. And he is knocked unconscious.
Oh my god.
She made it all the way up. And she's screaming for him.
So, did we leave rope hanging down?
Down in the
Yeah.
chimney? Or down the side of the mountain?
Down the chimney.
I would
don't
assume it'd
think-
be like kind of the same thing as like we just once we got to the top, like the chimney, we would have rappelled our way down using the
Oh,
same
so you
leg.
did rappel down the chimney? So that
I-
would change things.
I didn't know. Yeah, I wasn't sure we
I thought we
repelled.
just
'cause
shimmied down.
Yeah, I thought we shimmied because
I,
it was
I
too
think
small.
we shimmied down.
Okay.
Because that's why we put out the fire. But you had the one guy has a crossbow, right? Could he have shot the rope up to the top? Or could he do it now and then tie the guy
I mean,
to the
now
rope
he's
so she can pull him
unconscious.
up?
It's a
Who has a
light
crossbow?
cross. Like Doric has one, but it's
Yeah.
a light
Oh.
crossbow, so I don't know if
Yeah.
it'd be strong enough to fire a heavy
No.
rope attached
But
to
he
it.
is now unconscious and bleeding out after taking a massive fall.
I do a medicine check.
Yeah, Meal just
I-
walks in
Doric's
with
gonna
a
spare
with
the
a
dying.
Meal's just gonna walk in with a corpse, like for somebody bleeding out. like a cat
Alright.
bringing in a mouse from outside.
Dork spares the dying, and all of his bleeding stops, and his breathing resumes.
By the way, because it's a touch thing, basically this was Doric walking over and slapping him in the face and saying, "What did you do to Mule?" But it's just spare the dying, but just very aggressively.
She's yelling down, "Please help him!"
Hey, he's not dead. Doric's trying to buff the dent out of Mule.
I wish we could like stick something up there and like levy him up, but then that would require us to climb back up, and I don't.
What if we... Well, he's not dead now. What if I just gave him my my elixir of flight and you threw him up there?
Well,
He's got 10 minutes of flying.
You probably just make it up on its own if he's got 10 minutes.
He's kind of...
Would he have to
Not-
be like?
He'd have to be conscious.
He has to be conscious.
Yeah, he's alive now. He's stable. He's just not conscious. So
I'm
if
gonna
we
shake
throw
him
him up there,
I'm
she
gonna
can
shake him
tie
awake.
him to her like a balloon, and then she can climb down the rest of the way.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I start shaking him.
It's like, oh my god,
Mule, support the head.
oh, I fell. Oh, but I'm alive.
I'm still
I fell
shaking
so
him.
far. Can somebody stop that?
All right, Mule, stop. That's enough.
Stop.
Please. Oh no.
Here,
All
drink
right.
this so you don't have another mishap, and we have to deal with it again.
What is it?
It'll make you fly for 10 minutes. Just hold on to the one that can climb.
Okay, I'll trust you. And he drinks it, and then he starts flying slowly. He's like, oh my god, it is magic.
No, it's alchemy. Just stop denigrating my work.
And I spin shot put him up the chimney.
Yeah.
He goes a ways and then slows back down. He says, "Thank you again, my friends." And he continues his way all the way up through, and she's yelling, "You're flying!
It's all thanks to Tame Ticklecorn. But, oh, did I call us
Ariel,
that?
you're flying!" And then they exit out the top and disappear out of sight.
Alright.
Alright. Well, shall we?
And it is at this point that the doorway down the hallway opens
Which hallway?
Oh no.
to the left.
Oh.
What was that?
Guys, this way.
And I need everybody to stop.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. How far away? Anath, go ahead and make a stealth check. Actually, everybody make a stealth check.
Oh no. Oh wait, it's not so bad.
Jesus.
Oh.
Even in this session, I'm stealthy.
I am not at all. Oh, God's is worse.
Oh no.
Oh, and so is Doric.
Oh no. And Noth actually got a nat 1 on that.
I gotta
did.
talk about
I
the
have a
elephant in the room.
+5, and yeah, I still only got a 6.
So let's see.
I of the D&D meme, it was the making a like a Noth's species, but a rogue that like assassin that whenever it would like be waiting in a room, like passing a stealth check, and something comes in, it stabs it in the back with its horn and goes like, "I guess you didn't notice the elephant in the room."
Ronnie, weren't you the one that shared that?
I did share like that something.
I saw it
right
on Reddit,
there.
so we probably both saw the same one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
right there. Okay.
Anyway, as these two orcs come, or you hear footsteps, you don't really see anything at first. They get to about here, and you hear off to the left, "Ah, what is that? Who are you?" And they draw their weapons. And I need everybody to make roll initiative. Actually, don't roll initiative.
Oh.
Now roll initiative.
Yeah. Should I change it?
I'll change it.
Okay.
Right. So.
It's a 3.14.
I see
Well, somebody else.
313.
Oh, 313. Fucking.
Your initiative is pi.
Not quite pi. Almost.
It is pi adjacent. And Ganzu, you hear this from down the hall, down to the west. You probably can't see it yet, though. And it is your turn.
Oh no. We haven't rested or done anything, have we?
Yeah.
Well, no. Before we
Oh.
started climbing, we had actually slept the night that everybody's doing watch and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that means I get all my spells back, right?
Yeah.
Is that how that
Sure do.
works? Spells. Okay.
Actually, also roll 2d20s for it
Gotcha.
because you are a diviner.
A diviner. What is that?
Yeah,
So,
confused.
at any point during the day, let's see what it says. Ganzu. I'm gonna move the character sheet real quick.
Yeah.
Important, yes. So after you finish a long rest, roll 2d20s, record the numbers. You can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature you can see with those rolls.
Ooh.
So on your sheet, under the other resources, there's 2 spots for portent. You can record a 13 and a 16 there, and then you can replace anybody's roll with one of those.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Neato. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay, on yourself?
Yes.
Okay, just so you know, if you cast anything else or you attack, then the invisibility wears off.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Ganzu is now invisible. And this one orc from out of the darkness, Ananas, a javelin comes flying in your direction. Ooh. And does 8 damage to you. As it is very sudden. It comes out of nowhere. And then the other orc comes running up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sees Anath. 5, 6, right there.
Is.
And it's just looking around, and it looks like it's taking a defensive posture as it draws a great axe out. And these guys are like a good 7 feet tall. They're extremely muscular, grayish skinned orcs.
Oh.
Big old tusks and very, very barbaric looking. And it is Anath's turn.
All right. So I'm gonna step forward and hit him with that.
Okay.
And
That
then,
is a hit.
And then I will be using a key point,
Okay.
and I'm going to do 2 unarmed strikes. Oh, that second one didn't hit. But I am going to try to knock him prone.
Okay. He's gonna make a dex save, and he fails. Sweep the leg. And you have beat the utter crap out of this guy. As he's lying there on the ground, he's very dazed. Anything else?
I'm going to step back into the cage.
Okay. Mule.
Okay, I'm going to move up, trip over Gonzu because Meal doesn't just sees Gonzu disappear and just thinks nothing of it, and then trips over Gonzu.
So climbing over that stuff is, we'll say it's difficult terrain to run up and climb over all that crap.
Okay. I can't see. I can only see the one orc.
Yeah. That's so that's as far as you can go.
Yeah, I can't see any. Should I refresh?
Do you have light on you?
Yeah, the only source of light in here is coming off of Ananas
Oh.
and his torch.
It's as far as my torch reaches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a swing at this guy.
Okay. All right, yeah, and you just Gallagher his head as you like slam down your war blade into him, killing him instantly.
Oh my god.
Huzzah! Alright.
I'll need to chill out.
Ananas, it's your turn. A javelin came from somewhere over there.
1, 2, 3, 6. Aha. I see him. I'm gonna pick up just some, passing stones and make them magical, and I'll slingshot them that way.
Okay.
So.
He hit. This stone rips through the air with magical, nature energy driven precision. Smashes into this orc like a bullet, like a big thick bullet.
Nice.
Doric.
All right. Let's see. Blip, blip, blip. Blip, blip. Blip. Blah. All right. That is my movement. Yeah, now it is. Okay. Cool. Now I can see what's going on here. Jeez, you destroyed him. I'm going to cast. Who's gonna actually go to him first? I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Ananas.
Okay. As a bonus action, okay. Ananas, you have Sanctuary on you.
What does that do?
It makes it so that things don't want to attack her.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bonus action. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I I never knew Sanctuary was a bonus action. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
Did you do that on
Oh,
an ananas or a noth?
Ananas.
Oh, Ananas, sorry. I'll fix that. Yeah, it is a bonus action. Holy
This
shit.
one right here.
That's crazy. Alright, that does make more sense.
Yeah. I was like, all right, the one closest to the thing that's probably going to try to beat its head in. And then I'm kind of out of range right now, so I think I'd prepare like acid splash in case that thing gets in range.
Okay. What is the range acid splash?
Oh wait, that's 60 feet. Hold on. I
Yeah,
thought that was
you're in range.
closer range or like a closer range thing than okay. Yeah, I'll use acid splash then.
All right, he's gonna make a dex save,
For some reason, I thought it was like a 30-foot thing.
and
Or
he
has
is
a
able
cannon for an
to.
arm.
You
Oof.
chuck that acid splash, and he ducks it. Goes over his head. Ganzu,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I
You are
regret using invisibility.
indivisible.
Just say Gonzu used invisibility because as a reflex, because
A
Yeah.
knee-jerk reaction.
he's a little wuss.
Well, if you do make an attack roll, you have advantage because he can't. He basically won't see it coming.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Well,
I
that
think you
orc's
have.
dead. There's just the orc down the hall, right?
Yep.
And how many spaces can I move as Gonzu?
Well, let's see. We'll swap over to your core. Yeah,
So
there you go.
movement of
30.
30.
So
30.
six spaces.
Okay.
And your chilly reach is 120 feet. Range.
Would I be able to get to him? Oh yeah, it's only 55.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just cast Chilly Reach where I am.
Okay. And you cast your spell, and launching out from you is this clawed turtle-like hand that flies across, and it like latches onto his face, and he starts going as his skin starts to crack and peel from the cold energy being forced into his face and his brain as he drops dead.
Oh damn.
That's what you
Hell
get when
yeah.
you live on a mountain.
Nice.
Okay. Well, good
Gonzu
job,
looks a little
team.
bit mortified.
Is that what magic does to people?
All right. Well, we have several directions we can go.
Perhaps we should close this door over here. He steps over the dead body.
Okay, you want to close that door?
Yeah, just close that door.
It's closed.
Well, that should give us some security while we check out the area.
Well, both areas have something down them, so we could go either to the east or we could go to the north.
The North.
Well,
Let's go to the North Pole. We're Santa Claus.
That's as good a reason as any. I start
sure,
heading up
old
this
Saint
pathway.
Krampus is down there. You should go find him.
Okay. Let me see. You are entering Area 8. Haphazard stacks of crates, barrels, sacks, and bundles crowd this long cavern. To the north, two finished stone passageways open to the east and the west. A narrower opening leads south. In the southeast corner is an old well full of murky water. So you don't actually see some of that. You do see the passages that lead, to the north of you that lead west and east, and you see another passage that leads to the east of you.
There's a lot of forks in these roads.
Yeah, we'll just have to try not to get lost. Hmm. Hey, get out of here, Windows. I'm doing things. Hmm. Oh, it's like an old well.
Yeah. It is an old well.
It looks unsanitary. Does it look like there's anything of value in any of these like piles?
Not really. It's mostly junk. A lot of these boxes, you think they're probably just keeping here for like firewood. If anything, they probably
Yeah.
had stuff in them at one time.
Okay. So it's just a bunch of like haphazardly stacked like empty boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, seems to be everything over here.
But
Oh.
if you want to, you can make a perception check.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't see anything of value.
Of course.
Um,
Oh, nothing back here. It's a dead end.
let's see. Hold on. 1 second.
Eh.
Okay. Yep.
This water doesn't look like anything special, does it?
Nope. It's just kind of murky.
Hmm. Gross.
Hmm. Yeah, don't drink that.
I guess we'll go back the other way.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see a door off to your right.
I see a door.
And everybody give me a perception check.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Wow.
God.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Is everyone okay?
Wow.
Apparently everybody was looking too deep into that well.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez. I think
Why
God
is the
rolled a
robot the
3.
only one that I don't?
The robot always seems to be looking a different direction than us.
It's
so
just
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit too cold for everybody in here.
Yeah. Apparently.
So everybody stop right there.
Oh.
Oh no.
Zoomy zoom eyes. Enhance.
Like the eyes telescope a little bit.
You hear this kind of the familiar sound of people picking up weapons as they kind of accidentally scrape against other surfaces, and and you hear some activity from the other side of the door. So it's a little surprise to you when the door flings open and 4 orcs come rushing out. If I could delete this. Delete. Damn it. Alright, there we go. Everybody, hold on, hold. Roll for initiative.
Hold.
It's polite to knock.
Boy.
12.
Cool.
They're yelling something in an unknown language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your dexterity? It's probably the same.
Yep. It is.
I
You
can.
both-
We can see some of those rolls. I don't know if we're supposed to there, Ronnie.
Yeah, I have to like individually turn off being able to see the rolls
Wow.
for each creature.
That sounds like a lot of clicking.
Whisper rolls. All right. Okay. So Anath, it is your turn.
All right.
These
Woohoo.
orcs appear to have axes as well.
I have really bad vision, so I can't really see them, but I know they're coming through this door, so I'm gonna move forward.
Hmm.
Anything beyond this door.
Yeah, it's really dark in there.
Man.
And
What about my other senses? I have good smell and good hearing. Could I make a guesstimate on where to try to use my quick quarterstaff?
okay, go ahead and make a perception check. They are like yelling and stuff.
So she's using her monk abilities.
So yeah, let's say when you were right here, you could tell that they're right inside the door on the left and the right.
Okay. So I'm going to just whack my quarterstaff in there. And
Okay.
Try to hit him.
You're gonna move. You got to move one more in. There you go. Okay. All right. You swing your quarterstaff and it clangs with something. You assume it's like either another weapon or a shield.
Right. And then I will not be using a key point, but I will be doing one more unarmed strike.
You believe there are two of them right next to you, by the way.
Okay.
So, are you attacking the same one?
Yeah, the one to my left is the one I'm going to attack both times.
Okay. Yeah, there are two to your left.
Oh.
And there is yelling from your right as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack the same one, whichever one on the
Okay.
left.
And so you swing your staff and then you kick out with your foot, and you hear as you like nail him in the chest.
And then I step right back through the door.
All right. Well, you are gonna take an attack of opportunity,
Oh, crap. Well,
and they have advantage because, or the one has advantage because it can see you and you cannot see it. You take 7 slashing damage as you attempt to get out. Just so you know, if you attack something, even if you don't hit it because of your mobile feat, it will not get attacks of opportunity on you.
oh, so I should have hit both of them.
That's why I asked. And you're staying there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was all your. Well, actually, you've got 2 more spaces of movement.
Okay, then I'll go here.
And that one does not get an attack of opportunity because you kicked him back into some boxes.
Sweet.
This one's going to run out and take a whack at you. Enough. What is your AC? 15? He does another 5 damage to you. This one runs out.
Oh, no.
The one that you just attacked. And he does another 11 slashing damage to you.
I am at 1 hit point.
Uh-oh.
Ananas, it is your turn.
Okay, I will.
So the one on top looks a little winded. It looks like he's favoring his rib cage.
Okay. I will hit that one with a magic bullet.
Okay. Ooh. That one, like straight up, like David and Goliath. You just like smash his dome in with this thing.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to step in right over here and give a mule a runway.
And Mule, you have a runway.
Mule's gonna turn on combat mode and use that runway. Just charge him. Hit this guy with the hammer.
Okay.
Reckless.
Ooh, right.
Reckless with machine precision.
You beat on this guy pretty hard. He looks like he can't take much more punishment before he goes down. Ganzu.
Yes. I'm gonna do chili reach.
Okay.
Badoop.
And while he's being beaten down, he now gets a magical, icy turtle hand ghost spectral thing sucking the life out of him, and succumbs to that. Anything else? Any movement?
No. That's
All right. Doric, it is your turn.
Alright. So wait, is that thing still alive? Nope, it is dead. Okay. Let me see. I move here. We can hear there's more of them in there, right?
Right.
They're gonna climb up onto.
Okay.
Climb up onto onto Mule, and I don't think I need to use a spell slot for this. I feel like it'd be overkill to like cast grease on the hallway, and we also want to get through there. So I'm just gonna prepare acid splash on
Okay.
one of them if they run through.
Got it.
Oh,
One.
and actually, Anoth is looking banged up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Okay. 5
You
hit
got 5
points
hit
to
point.
Anoth.
I'm looking at him now. I didn't realize I have a bunch of bonus action spells, and I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh. Yeah, just if you cast a bonus action spell, the other spell, or if you cast another spell, it has to be a cantrip.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha.
And you do see an orc step out with a javelin.
Get
About to
up!
throw it. So he is going to make a dex save and fail it. And he takes 5 acid damage as he starts sizzling. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll. Ooh, Anath. He chucks this javelin at you,
Oh no.
but
least
he
it's-
misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
But Anath is standing right behind you. No, I'm just kidding.
Takes full damage. 20 hit points.
And then the other orc steps up here and attempts to put on an intimidating display. Brandishing his axe in front of him, speaking. I don't know if anybody speaks orc, but otherwise, if no one does, he is yelling in some foreign tongue.
I can cast comprehend languages.
You can do that on your turn if you want. Anath, it is your turn.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna stay back because I don't wanna. I'm already really low on hit points. I'm gonna throw a dart.
All right. Yeah, you chuck a dart, and you're just like kind of in a bit of pain right now.
Yeah.
None of your wounds are bleeding anymore because of the healing word, but it's still like get a twang of pain as you go to throw your dart, and it kind of just goes wide.
And then I'm gonna move behind Ganzu.
All right. These orcs are dead on a nos.
Yeah, I'll magic bullet that guy there in the back.
Okay. That ricochets off of the wall behind him.
Let's see.
Anything
I'll
else?
Step up just to be kind of more of a wall.
Okay. Mule.
I will also step up right next to this guy and attack recklessly.
All right. Ooh. And this guy, wielding his great axe in front of him was being really defensive, but you just smash your hammer down. He tries to block it, but ends up smashing himself in the face with his great axe. The flat side.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. It is Ganzu's turn. Ganzu.
You there?
Yes.
Ananas is
turn.
gone again, though.
Oh, am I not in the? I'll refresh it when I get back to my turn.
That's fine.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite on the one closer.
Okay. And the chill sets in on him, and you see him shiver, but he's still up.
Oh. I can only cantrip and then do a turn movement, right?
Sure.
Turn. Okay. I'll just
Doric.
move up here.
All right. Doric, what do you
Yes.
want to do?
Acid Splash, and since they are right next to each other, I can target both of them.
Okay.
Oh, wait, wrong thing. Oh, no, it worked. Okay.
Okay, they're both gonna use Dex save, and they're both gonna fail it. You splash them both with acid. All right, and but it is their turn. This one runs back and grabs Anoth's dart, runs forward, and tries to chuck it at Mule, but it just clangs harmlessly off of Mule's armor.
That's what happens when you try to throw a dart and you aren't proficient.
The other one attempts to counterattack with his great axe against Mule and is ultimately unsuccessful. Enough. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna walk forward just a little bit and then try my dart again.
Okay.
Much better.
You hit him in the throat,
Yay!
and he starts gurgling and like swinging his arms around and rolling around on the floor. Anything else? Ananas.
I will do. Oh, wait a minute, I can't quite see that guy from here. There we go. I will go ahead and throw a magic bullet.
Okay. This one, you chuck it and it kind of it just like hits the floor and skids a bit.
Okay, so
It was you slipped on some orc blood.
15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. Mule.
Watching him distracted, looking at us, I'm just gonna come in and from the right side, Armblade Warhammer, reckless.
Okay. Okay. Yep, and you yeah, you beat him down. And just as about the time that you think that it's all over, you hear the sound of a door get kicked in down the hall, and a big, strong sounding voice starts to roar some guttural language from down the hall. And that is where we're going to end today.
Oh boy.
Sounds good. Maybe we should try to listen to what they're saying.
Alright, I am going to go get ready for work. I'll be here. Thanks to everyone.
All right. Yeah, sorry, Josh. I didn't know you were working tonight. I definitely would have cut it off right at 10:30 probably.
No, that's alright.
All right. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
But yeah, if we could start at 6 and go to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's-
definitely.
5 o'clock Pacific. 6 Josh and Porter
So just
time.
be a half hour earlier then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Half an hour earlier than today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Cool. All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.